Hi everyone, it's Rodney Rissanen. Today we're going to be talking about Sandra Ingerman. Sandra has actually personally worked with me and provided profound insights and guidance for me. In for a treat. I hope you enjoy. Thanks. Sandra Ingerman. Sandra, like Keisha, is still active in the community of shamanism. Sandra is the person to reach out to and go to her website. I think it's sandraingerman.com. And you can actually be trained in shamanism and journeying and drumming and many different aspects of shamanism. So you can learn everything you need to know from Sandra. Sandra is a student of Michael Harner, who I did a video of. She was in university and she heard that there was someone teaching about shamanism and it could be an easy credit, or so she thought, and she went in and it changed her life. And she's been walking the shamanic path ever since. I've got a couple of her books. One, it's called Walking in the Light, The Everyday Empowerment of a Shamanic Life. I'll read from the back. A shaman can serve as a healer, storyteller, and a keeper of wisdom. But most of all, teaches Sandra Ingerman, shamans radiate a light that uplifts everybody. In our culture, we tend to focus on methods and forget that the greatest way we can offer healing to the world is to become a vessel of love. With Walking in Light, this renowned teacher offers a complete guide for living in a shamanic way, empowered by purpose, focus, and a deep connection to the spiritual dimensions. Walking in Light is a resource filled with practical techniques, indigenous wisdom, and invaluable guidance for both new and experienced shamanic practitioners. Most importantly, Sandra Ingerman illuminates the meaning behind the practice, revealing our universe as a place where spirit is the ultimate reality, where our intentions shape our world, and where unseen allies support us on every step of our journey. Sandra journeyed for me. I reached out to her many years ago, probably about equivalent 7 years ago, like Keisha. And I said, sorry to bug you, Sandra, but could I get some contacts from your students locally? I lived in Canada at the time, that I could reach out to and that could potentially journey for me. So she responded. She sent me a couple of emails, addresses for some of her students. And I reached out to those 3 different addresses like many times, almost a year, and I never got any response. So I replied back to Sandra. I said, Sandra, I'm really sorry to bug you again, but I reached out to those emails you provided to me and nobody responded, and I tried and tried again, and I don't know what to do. She goes, you know what, Rodney? She goes, I will journey for you. This is a huge honor, right? Huge honor. I get this throughout my life, and it's because of the path that I walk. So Sandra Ingerman personally journeyed for me. I'm not going to get into detail about what she did, or she did actually a soul recovery for my missing arm, which can, it can become detached from your body when you go through a traumatic experience. So she did that ceremony for me, and she also, while she was doing ceremony, she asked if any totem animals wanted to join me and walk with me, and one did. I'm not going to disclose what that is, but that totem animal, spirit guide, has been walking with me ever since. Sandra is a beautiful soul. She's deeply involved in her work. I just recently watched one of her seminars. You can find her anywhere and everywhere on the internet, YouTube. She got her own website. So another one of her books called Soul Retrieval. With warmth and compassion, Sandra Ingerman describes the dramatic results of combining soul retrieval with contemporary psychological concepts in this visionary work that revives the ancient shamanic tradition of soul retrieval for healing emotional and physical illness. This revised and updated edition includes a new forwarded by the author. A little bit more. Sandra Ingerman is today's leading practitioner of soul retrieval and conducts workshops around the world. In the course of her career, she has created an international alliance of shamanic practitioners and teachers. Sandra has an MA in counseling psychology and is a licensed therapist. She is the author of other books on shamanism and healing the environment. So Sandra, like Keisha, has worked with me personally. She's helped me personally. And so I personally recommend that you reach out to her, buy some of her books, do some of her ceremonies, and if you are so inclined, take some of her classes. They're not, entirely cost prohibitive. I know there was just one coming up on shamanic journeying that I wanted to take, but I just took a transcendental meditation program that I'm still paying for. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, everyone. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Rodney again. I just found another book on Sandra Ingerman, and it's an important one, so I'm including this at the end of the video. It's on shamanic journeying, and I'm going to read from the back. A Beginner's Guide to Shamanic Journeying. The shamanic journey is a practice common to all indigenous societies throughout history. By listening to a drum beat or other rhythmic percussion, the shaman enters a non-ordinary reality, an altered state of consciousness beyond time and space, to access spiritual guidance and healing, assist others and the planet, and reconnect with the cycle of nature. Shamanic journeying offers you an interactive learning experience to discover how to journey just as traditional shamans have for centuries. With the instruction in this book and the accompanying audio resources, internationally respected teacher Sandra Ingerman illuminates the original role of the shaman in indigenous cultures, how to meet and work with your power animals and other spirit teachers, how to navigate the lower world, upper world, and middle world, the three divisions of unseen reality. The keys to successful journeying in our modern culture. Sharing fascinating accounts of the powerful results of shamanic journeying and answers to the questions common to most beginners. Shamanic Journeying is an accessible guide for exploring the visionary worlds of shamanism. That's all. Take care, everyone.